Okay. Um, it's kind of hard to see because I got the tarp over the whole thing, but I've um, I've spread the plastic out much as I can with a part of a lid to a plastic container, and you know, you can. It does. It takes a while to settle all down to the same thickness. But what I'm doing right here, I'm going over, just lightly grazing over the top of the plastic board, because some little bubbles tend to pop up. Maybe you can see right there. And the best way I found to get the bubbles out of the plastic is to just lightly go over the top of the bubbles, in the vicinity of them, of course, with a torch. And from you can also breathe on it. I think the people that make the stuff claim that it's just carbon dioxide, both from the flame or your breath, that makes the bubbles pop. I've tried it lots of different ways over the years, and this is by far the most efficient. And hopefully that plastic will settle down and find its own level. Yeah, it won't leave any ridges, I hope. It's been several years since I've done this. So my level of confidence isn't what it used to be at one time, for having done it quite often. But, and yes, it's possible to burn that plastic with a torch if you're not careful. So keep it moving, and avoid having it directly on the plastic if at all possible. Sometimes you got to really focus on a certain set of bubbles to get them to move on. Looks like I might have to do something right there. So here's my little scraper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move some of this back out over here, like that. By doing that, of course, I'm going to create more bubbles, but that's okay. Now I got the torch. It's a good thing it takes a long time to set up. It has a long pot life, so they say. I'm going over where I just was. A lot of times these bubbles will find their own way to the surface. However, they don't always. And so if I'm reaching way over there because I don't want to have to climb under the tarp with this torch lit, if I can help it. The real beauty. I've never done a dual pour before, but it's pretty obvious. I'm going to make a dual pour with this, because there just isn't enough to make a good enough layer to suit me. But that's okay. I wanted to get the whole top even with at least a layer of plastic, even even if this layer doesn't settle evenly everywhere. I think I got a little spot right there where the surface tension appears to be more than it will allow it to settle. Takes a long time. I'll turn this torch off in a minute and let it sit for a while and then come back. I don't know, 10 minutes. And no doubt there'll be some more bubbles. Okay. So much for that. I know this is getting to be a long video, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to quit fooling with it. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, let it sit. Just like that. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I think those things, those irregularities should settle out in a few hours. Okay.